Hello Cosmic Family, today I'm going to share with you a message by 7, the Pleiadian 7, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, watch till the end, and feel free to subscribe for more messages just like this. Of course, if you really like it, share it with others. Humans. There is something about your reality. There's something about your life here on planet Earth that many humans get wrong. And today we'd like to simplify for you what this is and how you can change it, shift it, embrace it in such a way that instead of feeling an obligation to live, to do, to be, and to have, you feel a passion, a desire, a focus, a clarity about it. So the other day, Charlie was quite excited about sharing certain things with you. And as she was gathering her things, she thought, oh, I have so many things to do. I have so much work to do. And as she said, I have to, she felt this sort of excitement slowly slip out of her, like a draining little by little. And so she said, 7, I don't understand. I'm quite excited about all the things that I would like to share and do. And I know I have a lot to do. So why am I feeling this sense of lethargy about it? And we said, well, because you were feeling that you have to do all the things that you'd like to do. She said, well, yes, I have to. What do you suggest? We said, you really don't have to. You choose to. See, many of you live life from this paradigm that you have to. You have to work so you can pay the bills because you have to pay the bills, because if you don't pay the bills, then you don't have a place to live. And if you don't have a place to live, well, then you're living on the streets and you can't have that. So you have to do everything that you've got to do. And from this place, many humans experience a sense of exhaustion, frustration, and like they are out of control. But as you begin to realize that you don't have to do anything, you choose to do what you do, something changes within you. But many humans know that they can make this choice. They know that they can bring this awareness to their lives, but they don't do it because they know that the moment that they decide that they are choosing what they are experiencing, well, it's like opening up a can of worms. A bunch of questions rise up, and then they realize that they have to become aware of the choices that they are making. Ooh, imagine that you must consciously choose. That's too much responsibility for most humans. You say, I already got my hands full. I've got to take care of this and this and that. And now you want me to consciously make a choice about my life and accept that the things that I'm doing, I'm choosing them. Well, I'd rather turn the other way and cast the blame on something and someone else. Now, we understand many of you are living consciously and many of you are choosing the things that you are, and you are taking responsibility for the choices that you are making. All right. But we simply want you to have this awareness, because if you are sensing that you are feeling a sense of anger, frustration, resentment towards others around you and your own existence, it is very easy to cast a stone and throw stone out there instead of turning the eyes within and noticing yourselves. Now, here is something really fun that some of you will really appreciate, which is, it is not just about the choices that you make and the awareness that you are making these choices. As you dig a little bit deeper, you'll realize that as you take on the responsibility of all the choices that you are making every single moment, moment to moment to moment, even the choice that you might be leaving the choice up to someone else, that's a choice as well. You know, you humans are so free, you can choose just about anything. So when you realize that, you start to ask yourself, well, why am I making the choices that I'm making? All right, and this is really fun because as you start to notice the why, you start to discover all kinds of interesting things about you. It's like someone has given you a box full of things, all right? Sometimes Charlie has fun handing her little daughter a little box full of toys, because then she really enjoys watching her daughter sort of discover the things that she's interested in and the things that catch her attention. And this is how we'd like you to think about discovering your inner world. Sometimes some of you take this process of discovering your inner world as if you're watching a horror movie. You sit back and you say, oh my goodness, isn't this frightening? Maybe I should stop now. And we say, imagine that it is a box of toys, because you see you are living in a simulated reality, all right? That's a fun way and sort of more lighthearted way of thinking about it, because then you realize, just like as if you were playing a video game, you can sort of make different choices. And if you make a mistake and you are, you know, sort of taken out of one level, you can start back up again, all right? This is how we want you to think of it. So as you discover these whys, you're sort of pulling things out, and you're noticing little toys and little monsters and little things that are part of your inner world. And then the next step is figuring out, well, what are they doing here? Is this something I want to keep playing with, or am I ready for something else? This is how you begin to shift between dimensions, all right? This is how humans begin to shift from that sort of very dense and frustrating and materialistic 3D existence, where you are constantly dependent on your damaged ego, into a next place of awareness. And from this place of awareness comes this place of realizing that you are making choices, and from making choices you're realizing why you are making certain choices, and from the next place comes a place of intention of realizing that, aha, I can decide the why, I can discover the why, I can discover a why that is much more aligned with the creator's, with the source's intention, with the source's vision, with the source's purpose. And from that place I discover my true purpose, and from that place I discover a brand new place for myself, a brand new dimension. It's like you are floating. All right, and you start to sort of feel like you are floating on your little delicious fun floaty on the pool, and you are sipping on your cocktail, and you feel the sunshine coming onto you and pouring all over your skin, and the cool water beneath your feet and your bum, and there is just a sense of well-being, all right? But to get to this place, it requires you to pay attention. It requires you to not simply be a bypasser to your existence, but an active participant, a hero in your own story. See, the hero makes the choices, all right? And in that, they accept the responsibility of the choices that they are making, but also the prize and the reward. When humans begin to experience this sort of existence, they are really understanding what awakening and ascension is about. And this is what we wish for you. And for those of you who are already experiencing this place, there's not much else you need to do. We understand that some of you often feel compelled to want to tell others how to do it. But your own existence is a testament of it, all right? So go on and begin to discover all the very many choices that you are making every single moment of your existence. And notice